We're bringing sexy back. Yes. I am talking today about sex tips for parents. I know it's a tough one when you got the little ones running around, but today we're going to talk all about how you can still get it in when they're running all over the place. It sucks, but we can get it in. How do you do that? It is such a tough space to have kids and have sex. The two are really a challenge because they don't always go together. When we have children, it creates a whole new way of being for you and your special love and touch. But there are ways that you can work things out. And here's some tips for that today. Now, if you like this video, so before I forget, if you like this video, please hit the bell, please subscribe to my channel, because these are tips and tricks and love things that we need to get out to everybody out there. I really enjoy when we vibe together too. Hit that bell. So how do you have sex when you have kids? Tip number 1. Plan for some alone time. I know that doesn't always feel the greatest. Like everything else, you got to run on a routine. But if you really want to be able to create a valid space, planning for it is your best way to go. Plan to create love for you and your partner and a space that's just about the two of you. Find the sitter, and I know it's tough, especially in the times that we're in. So my other suggestion with that is, and you know what, make this be okay. Put that video on for those kids. You know, put a sign on your door that says private time. And I know it's almost like a radar attraction, but after a while, your kids may get the point. If they are old enough to sit by themselves for maybe 15-20 minutes, take those 15-20 minutes and make it about you and your partner. Put on that video, and I know we feel guilty, but any means possible when it comes to trying to get it in. Sex is important. It's a lifeblood for you and your partner. Tip number 2. Give short and sweet a new meaning in your reality. And what I mean by that is that when you have children, you may not be able to have sex as, long as you may like. So you got to give a new feel to the word quickie. Simply get it in. Get yourselves acquainted for little secret spots in your home if you can. Make it tantalizing and refreshing to meet in the closet and just take a 15-minute primal type sexual activity with your husband or spouse. And you know what? You can even take that time alone. You know what it feels like and how delicious it is when you can just run into the closet and just pleasure yourself for 5 or 10 minutes? If you don't, maybe now's the time to try it. I'm just saying. Tip number 3. Give some new meaning to the word foreplay by offering out something a little bit more titillating. Have you ever thought about sexting your partner? Offer a dirty note or picture if you're brave, and just set a mood up even before you and your partner are able to be together. Create some luscious, lavish, passion between the two of you by talking dirty to each other, offering out what it's going to be like when you get into this space together. And the reason why I say that's so important is because time is once again of your essence. And it's hard when you guys don't get a lot of that foreplay time. Sometimes working with our hearing and our visual can be just as effective at creating that real special lusty space that we all like to go when we have sex. Try it. You may be surprised. Make sure that you erase any of those texts because they may be incriminating later. Tip number 4. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Recognize that it's not going to be perfect. Yeah. It's okay if you don't get to have sex. It's okay if you get interrupted. It may suck, but that is the reality of where you are right now. Take some of the pressure off of your sexual experience. Laugh, enjoy, and recognize that intimacy is still such an important part of being together. It doesn't even mean that you have to have full-blown sex. What is such a beautiful thing is just offering each other a hug or a squeeze, that wink. Maybe it's going to be a passionate kiss. And that in itself is almost modeling for your children how love can be. Just keeping connection sometimes can be enough of a space to be able to make love. Tip number 5. And I believe that this one is an important one, is find some time for you individually to self-pleasure. And why do I say that? Is because we really attach a lot of our sexual happiness to our partners or to other people in our lives. And what I want to offer out there is this idea. Hey, what happens when nobody else is responsible for your pleasure but you? And in fact, your partners become a complement and an enhancement to your own pleasure. It creates a whole new way of experiencing sex for you and your partner. Both of you can offer up love to each other in a very special and unique way that isn't tied to an outcome. So when you do get together, the passion is alive and real, and so is the connection. Self-pleasure is a gateway into real pleasure with other people. It just is, y'all. If you like this video and you like the tips that I'm giving, I'm offering you a chance right now to take a snapshot of me saying sexy and tag me on Instagram at Carrie Sutras. I'll to hit you up and tag you and highlight you in one of my next videos. Let's talk about this space. I want to hear about what you are doing to be able to be sexy and with your partner when you got them little kids running around. Hit me up in my DMs, comment below, let me know. Let's share the experience. And I want you guys, mamas, to know that it is so okay. It's only a moment in your time. They are gonna grow and go, and you're gonna have all that stuff to be luscious and sexy. You're already luscious and sexy. Till next time.